Hello, 大家好.
Yay! Oh, since you speak Mandarin,
Yeah, anyone.
we don't need to translate anymore.
Everyone is very silent. Okay. Pleasure being here. My name is Ryan Ansari. I'm the CEO of AUDI Taiwan and the CEO of Volkswagen Taiwan. Happy to be here and to enjoy the show with you.
Yes, and well, everybody's so quiet.
Yes.
We don't like that. 我发现大家真的好安静哦，其实因为今天我们刚刚前面所带出来的这个各项的 model 的走秀啦，或者是我们 dancer 带出来的演出啊，就是希望大家 come on everybody enjoy it and like be part of us， 邀请大家能够放松身心哦，跟我们一起展开今天所要进行接下来的内容。Alrighty, we're heading to the talk because I think they are waiting for their lunch. And I got a few questions for both of you because it is quite stunning that we see the runway show between AUDI and CJIN. So I think that all the audience, all the media will really like to know the connection between the automotive and fashion industry because it's like quite hard, like quite mean, quite hard, and for the fashion is like quite lady and quite elegant. So would you please both share the stories behind you two and the cooperation? Is there any like stories behind the scene? Let's have, okay, Rahel first. She said that.
I think auto industry has been in the past years very close to fashion. If you look at like 30, 40 years ago, cars were typically more functional. Boxy, space, not very much focus on the interior, but really functional. If you see, especially the past few years, fashion and design has become elementary part of a car, and especially like purchase decision. Especially if you look at the e-tron GT that we have here on the right side, design is one of the key features of this car. From the inside and from the outside, we'll come to this a little later. But this is this is why it's always been like, or in the past few years, especially like a symbiosis of both, Audi or company cars and fashion. With regard to Jean, I think she's a very great, talented, and very well-known designer, and we've been working with Jean already on a few instances, especially last year, also on the A3. She has great talent on designing clothes, but also on the aspect of sustainability. This is one of the keys why we also said, okay, let's do something now in this forum, while these are not new model launches, but to also give the fashion and lifestyle journalists and media friends an opportunity to experience this, and also to ask us a little more on, okay, why do we do this? And I'm curious also to hear from the audience feedback on the show, and secondly, of course, also questions. Sorry, I always talk a little long.
No, we would like to hear about the stories behind the scenes, especially like people are curious why you two get together to have this runway show. And for Jean, would you like to share any stories behind the scene when you two cooperate together?
Okay, of course. As a designer, what I think about design is that it's not just about like we're talking about the fashion design, graphic design, or like industrial design, whatever. For me, it's not big difference. It's similar, especially like the silhouette of the clothing or the car, because it's like the streamline, just like the stitching and the pleating on the clothing. So it's actually the same story, and also the interior of design of the car and the leather or the material used. So that's also the same with the clothing. That's what I think. So it's not a big difference.
I have a question to you. Where do you take the inspiration from of designing the clothes? Do you take it from just clothes? Do you take it from environment? Do you take it from industries like a car as well?
Yeah, because I can like to climbing the mountains. Yeah, the hiking. I like hiking a lot. So when I see the environments, especially the natural environments, it's inspired me a lot. especially when I see the like trees and the blue sky, and it's like giving me a lot of inspiration, like what I was just talking about the arts, that kind of thing.
It's quite a connection that we just mentioned about the hexagonal shell that also Jin used in her design as well, and we also see it in our AUDI cars.